Well, hello, hello, hello. Much love to you all. May God bless you all. Hit that like button. If you missed the earlier update, I will share a link at the end of this. So there's scenes of the devastation that emerges in New Mexico as the dangerous floods follow the wildfires. As we will just watch this.
At least one person has died and a state of emergency has been declared as two large wildfires continue to burn into the area in New Mexico near Ruidoso. Now, there have been 8,000 people evacuated associated with these fires in recent days, especially with the South Fork fire and the Salt fire, both burning near Ruidoso, New Mexico. We have been dealing with some huge problems here, though, and about 1,400 structures in the area have been lost. Here is the view right now into part of the area around Santa Fe, New Mexico, 74 degrees to the north. But when we take a look at what's going on, we've had some pretty significant events here in the past couple of hours right over the Ruidoso area. There was a thunderstorm that developed and dumped about 3.5 inches of rain, amazingly, on top of the fire. Now, that at first glance may sound like good news, but there are also some huge dangers associated with that, as you can imagine, because of the amount of rain falling into these canyons. And
Well, had an update or something. So, yeah, as you can imagine, like he was saying, all this stuff that is hitting this dry land. I mean, I've been saying it for quite some time too, that this land with all this um, dryness and the fires that have hit is definitely not good for what is happening. As you can see here, almost just looks like just devastated. Don't even look normal. With everything that's going on, I don't know how America is going to be able to afford all of this stuff. This map shows you all the smoke that's throughout here. This wildfire is picked up really quick. So also, this is like Maui all over again. I guess there's no sound in the video, but it's just like a car graveyard. It's devastated. All right, looks like they're just replaying the video. They're just replaying the video. All right, so with all these wildfires in California, there's an article saying, are they uninsurable? I think it was just a few days ago this week, we did a video about how much damage and how much money is spent like year wide because, of course, California is the most biggest epicenter of any type of natural destruction or just anything in general. There's so much billions of dollars that is spent towards helping to things. There's 14 active wildfires that are going on throughout California, and then you have all these other ones too. So they're in talks with a lot of weird things, possibly just pretty much maybe get rid of your insurance. Like it's your fault that all these things are happening. Of course, we know in the biblical end days they are going to do whatever they can to make things harder for people like us. So I put this as a link in the community tab and on the Telegram. But guys, over 1,081 pilgrims have died in 10 countries due to the heat in Saudi Arabia. I've seen a lot of people saying it's sad what has happened, all that, but I would like to go down here. Look, these pilgrims are here doing this, guys. They're praying to a black box. This God that they're praying to is not going to help them. If you're not praying to the one true God, your prayers aren't being heard. Now, yes, it is bad that people are dying, but guys, the heat is going to continue to get worse. Had a lady on Facebook that we're pretty good friends with share something that it's not out of the guidelines that we can have a 168-degree Fahrenheit day this year. And some people say, oh, that ain't possible. Guys, actually, Afghanistan last year recorded a temperature up to like 150. It was like melting car tires and shoes were melting. So this is a very big possibility that we could hit temperatures like that with the way that the heat wave is continuing. So guys, as this dangerous heat continues and these record level temperatures, there's fires going across. Guys, this is actually starting to be on the news all the time now. It's like finally they're reporting about all these fires.
Weather from extreme heat to fires across the country, with over 80 million under heat alerts.
Please stay in the house, stay cool as you can.
In the Northeast today, half a dozen cities are forecasted to either meet or exceed record highs. In Bangor, Maine, it's never felt hotter.
It's like being slapped in the face.
Folks are staying safe any way they can, with shopping malls and churches turned cooling centers. In Connecticut, hundreds crowded the beach.
It's crazy. Like, the only spots open are in the ocean.
At yesterday's Phillies game, misters, water stations, and some...
Only place open is in the ocean. And guys, then the sharks, with all this heat, they're coming closer and closer. So, guys, as I've continued to say, we are in the biblical end days. People are denying it, whether people can see it or not. There's so many people that are denying we are in the end days. This heat is going to continue to get worse, and that's why I always continue to say also, if you have animals, don't let them stay outside very long. Let them go to the bathroom and come in. Make sure they have plenty of water. If you're living in some areas that get even hotter than some other areas, the concrete and stuff can burn your animal's paws. And not just that, check on the elderly and the homeless. There's always, maybe you're not one of those that want to give money to a panhandler, but the best thing you could do during this heat, you drive past one, bring an extra bottle of water and give them one. Because with this heat, guys, it is definitely needed that we stay hydrated. Much love, and may God bless you.